and the silent nights of Pakistan. When the streets fall asleep, there are places where shadows move on their own, where forgotten souls whisper through cracked walls, and where time itself refuses to pass. Tonight, we travel deep into the darkness of Pakistan to explore the most haunted, cursed, and abandoned places. Places where even the bravest fear to breathe. This is not for the faint-hearted. One Lakshmi Mansion, Lahore house that breathes at night in the heart of Lahore, surrounded by busy roads and endless noise, stands a building that looks ordinary during the day, but after sunset becomes something else entirely. Locals swear that this mansion breathes. If you stand close enough at night, you can hear a strange inhale, a long exhale, as if the walls themselves are alive. Some guards have reported seeing a woman standing on the upper balcony, wearing an old 1940s dress, her eyes completely white, staring at anyone who dares to look back on. God disappeared for 3 days after seeing her. He was later found miles away, walking barefoot, muttering only one sentence: "She wasn't supposed to see me." 2 Karsaz Road, Karachi bride who never reached home. If you drive on Karsaz Road after midnight, you might see her, a bride, wearing a red wedding dress, walking alone on the empty road, her bangles broken, her feet bruised, and her face hidden behind a blood-stained veil. Drivers say she suddenly appears in front of the car, but when they stop, she vanishes. One biker told his story. The bride waved at him to stop. When he slowed down, she lifted her veil, revealing a hollow cavity where her face should have been. The biker fainted instantly. His bike was found standing upright, its engine still running, but he was lying meters away, unconscious. 3 Chowkhandi tombs, Karachi, where the dead still guard their graves. These ancient graves hold centuries of history, but after sunset, they hold something else. Local villagers refuse to go near the tombs at night. Why? Because the carvings on the graves, those mysterious patterns, are believed to be seals that lock something inside. Travelers have heard heavy footsteps behind them, voices speaking an unknown language, and shadows that move against the window, calming warning. Never take a stone or artifact from the site. A boy once picked up a carved stone as a souvenir. That night, his room filled with the sound of nails scratching the walls. When he returned the stone the next morning, the sound stopped. 4 Koh-i-Chiltan, Balochi hills that cry with 40 voice in the mountains of Quetta. There is a hill known for the most chilling sound ever recorded. They call it the Crying Mountain. Legend says 40 abandoned children died here long ago. Since then, hikers swear they hear 40 voices crying together, calling for help, begging for warmth, running behind travelers. Even though there is no one there. Some climbers said tiny hands pulled at their clothes, while others heard someone following them. Barefoot.5, the Mohata Palace, Karachi, where the paintings blink beautiful from the outside, terrifying from the inside. Guards say they hear footsteps from rooms that are locked. Doors open on their own, and the paintings, their eyes seem to follow visitors around the hall. One night, a guard patrolling the basement heard someone humming, a soft female voice singing an old Rajasthani lullaby. When he followed the sound, he found no one, but the humming continued. Right behind him, he quit his job the next morning. 6 Shahi Fort and Shalimar Gardens. Lahore Court of Screams. These beautiful mule sites hide a dark history of torture and execution. Visitors have heard chains dragging on stone floors, a man crying for mercy, a woman screaming from behind locked chambers, and whispers repeating one word, Bashao. Help me, tourists who visit the blackened torture chamber say the air gets so heavy. It feels like someone is standing right behind you, breathing down your neck. 7 The Haunted House of Hawke's Bay. Karachi Beach House. No one returns to our beautiful beach house. Perfect from outside, but no one stays inside after dark. Guests have experienced doors slamming, furniture moving, lights turning on and off, and a woman laughing in the kitchen at 3. A Moan family who stayed there left the house running barefoot at night. They claimed they saw a shadow crawling on the ceiling, upside down, following them from room to room. These places exist. They stand silently among us, in the same cities where we work, laugh, and live. But when the night falls, their true faces appear. If you ever pass by these locations, remember one thing: some doors should never be opened, some roads should never be crossed, and some echoes must never be answered.